Hi, and welcome to ADDY season. I'm Greg Skoog, one of this year's ADDY chairs, and I'm going to walk you through the processes for actually mounting and entering your entries. Since you're watching this video, I assume that you found the website, and since you found the website, I know that you can find the AAF's website and do all your entry stuff. I'm not going to walk you through that because the AAF's ADDY site is fabulous and it's very intuitive, and you can do that part. But what I am going to talk you through is how you're going to handle your entries. You're going to submit 3 copies of your entry form, 3 copies of your entry, your ad, your brochure, whatever. 2 of them are going to be in the envelope, 1 of them is going to be mounted on the black board. 3 copies. And the reason we need 3 copies is the black board one is just local. It's just for our show. It's just because we all want to see your fabulous work when we come to the ADDY Awards show. So that one's just for the show. The other 2 copies are for judging. And the reason you need 2 copies is, assuming that your entry is going to go all the way to the national, that means it's going to go through 3 sets of judges, 3 sets of hands opening, folding, closing, ripping, tearing, bending, folding, spindling, and mutilating 3 times. So they like to have 2 copies in there. That's why we ask for 2 entries in the envelope, 1 entry on the board. Alright, so now that you understand that part, let's talk about actually submitting your entry. You have your envelope. From the ADDY software, you have printed off your entry form, multiple copies of your entry form. Okay? Into your envelope, you're going to place 2 copies of your ad, 2 copies of your entry form, and one more thing, a disc, CD, DVD, with a PDF of your entry. And the reason that that's there is so that we can take an image of it to put it on screen so we can show everyone at the show when you've won. I put one of those entry numbers onto the disc. I'm going to put another entry number on the back of each copy of my entry. Entry number taped to the back of entry. Entry form facing out. All goes into the envelope. Wrap it up so that we can see the entry number, and that part's good to go. Okay, once you have your envelope filled, you're going to take your crescent board, your tag board, your presentation board, cut it to 16 by 16. That's a square. 16 by 16. 16 by 16. So they're all the same size, so it looks nice at the show. On the front, you're going to mount your entry. That's all you need to mount on there. Entry on the front. On the back, you're going to mount a copy of your entry form. Okay? So now, including the envelope, you have used 3 copies of your entry, 3 copies of the entry form. If your entry is a brochure or a book or something that you're going to want people to be able to take out, you need to make a pocket. Don't try and just glue an envelope on the front and hope that it will stay. Don't try and spray mount your book on here and hope the cover will hold it. Build a pocket. Slice on 3 sides. Polyurethane, clear plastic, whatever, through there so that it slips right in. Pocket. Build a pocket if it's a brochure. If your entry is 3-dimensional, we're still going to need 3 copies. If it's small and 3-dimensional and will fit inside your envelope, put it inside your envelope. If it's bigger and 3-dimensional, take your envelope without the entries in it and get an appropriate sized box to hold 3 copies of your 3-dimensional item. Put the 3 copies, each with the entry number affixed to the bottom of them, 3 copies of your entry and your envelope all into your appropriate size box, and put the entry number on top of the box so we can identify the box. That's what to do with 3-dimensional. After you've got all your entries mounted on board and placed in an envelope, you're going to print out from the software your manifest that lists all your entries. I only have 1 listed on here because we only mocked up 1 for our sample. This manifest form is going to list all your entries, and on the back you're going to fill out, sign that and date it, and include your check with it in a separate envelope. So you'll have envelopes for each entry, boards for each entry, and an envelope for your manifest and check. If there's anything I haven't covered or if I've confused you more than I've clarified, go ahead and check the ADDY website and you can find contact information for me, or probably more appropriately for Corinne, because she'll probably be able to talk you through this easier than I can. So with that, good luck, happy entries, enter early, enter often, and we'll see you at the show on January 30th at the Civic Center. Bye.